Alright, and we're back. Kind of a somber note today. Nintendo's president for Nintendo for a long time, for many years, passed away today. And he was the guy responsible for directing Nintendo in the direction it eventually went from card games into console video games like Nintendo Entertainment System. He hung in there to be 85 years old. Owe him plenty of good memories. If it wasn't for the Nintendo system, I cut my teeth on Nintendo. Bunch of great games like Mario Brothers, Dragon Warrior, and Final Fantasy. All those good games, all those memories he was responsible for. So, we got a little memorial set up over here for him. I'm sure I'll butcher the man's name. I'm not good at pronouncing Japanese names. But Hiroshi Yamauchi, 1927 to 2013. Rest in peace, old buddy. Had plenty of good memories thanks to this dude. And I was reading up on him, and apparently he and his pappy had conflict, I guess, and they never reconciled. So maybe now he can finally have a chance to patch it up with his old man. Yeah, thanks for the memories, dude. Alright. This will also be a test video, sort of. I have these things recording in HD now. I've tried several settings to make it so I don't lose too much performance, but I keep the quality. I'm recording actually at half size, but publishing at HD. I don't know if that affects video quality as far as, graphics. I'll have to just wait till it processes and compare it. But recording full size just doubles the size of the video, and then it has to resize it down. So if I can just resize it up to HD, I'll do that. Save memory, processing power, hopefully keep the frames up a little better. But anyway, I've got my second hard drive up and running. I'm recording to it now. That'll also be another test. So, and in case anybody was wondering why there's leaves on the wall, they say they fixed the bug with animals glitching through fences, but I don't know, I just don't trust fences anymore. If I have this solid dirt, a lot of times the cow's head will glitch into the dirt and actually take suffocation damage. So I have these leaves lining everything, so even if they get stuck in the wall, they can breathe in the leaves. Same with the chicken situation over here. I've had plenty of situations where chickens would die getting hung in the wall when I load in or this chunk is loaded. So with this little row of leaves at the bottom, see, like this one, he's kind of stuck in there just a little bit. They won't suffocate. I've had no animal deaths since I've done this, and I've had none escape either, so I much prefer the pit with leaves method over fences, even though it don't look as good, but hey, gets the job done. That's what's important. Other than testing this recording out, I didn't really have much planned. I wanted to get that memorial done while I was thinking about it. I guess I'll just talk about a few things for a little bit. This will probably be a very short video as I need to test a few more settings before I'm 100% confident that these are good enough and will be the proper quality that I'm aiming for. My recording schedule will be quite random sometimes because I work shift work. I work, you know, usually 5 days a week, but I can be hung and have to work 16-hour shifts without much notice. Like this, and then sometimes I do have notice, like this Saturday. I have a 16-hour shift coming up, so yeah, there won't be any time to do anything except work and sleep. So that'll put a little damper on a few recordings. But hopefully we could make a portal. That's what we could do. I'm gonna have to get a lot of wood. I'll do that obviously off camera. But we have enough for a portal. I think I'm gonna make a portal. Cause I need to go to the nether sooner or later anyway. At least get that set up. Gotta find a good place for it. So yeah, upload frequency, you know, it's just the downside of a full-time job. It's shift. You never know when you're going to be hung, when overtime will appear. And, you know, the plant is open 24/7. We don't ever close, even for holidays. Water has to be treated, or else, you know, that would just be terrible if you didn't treat water. You know, rivers would be polluted, fish would die, people would die. It'd be horrible. I think they had that problem up around the Great Lake area where instead of treating their water, they just dumped it in the river. And, you know, and then everything got toxic and just nasty. And, you know, it's just a chain effect, because if you poison the waters, you eventually poison your people. That's just the way it flows. It's getting night, so I'm going to turn it to day, find a good place for this portal, preferably far away. Oh, let me look at this. Oh yeah, what do you think of that gunpowder right there, huh? That's nice. That's real nice. As a guy I used to work with would say, it wasn't just nice, it had to be real nice. He was a character. So, that's a good little bit of gunpowder. Let's see, that's a stack right there. A little over. Just need the sand. So, yeah. Like I was saying, I cut my teeth on Nintendo. I was in the Weebelows. And I saw a friend with his Nintendo. And I thought, man, this is the most awesome thing I've ever seen in my life. I need one. Gotta have one. So, you know, being a kid, I pestered my mother relentlessly to get one. Which I eventually got one. And just tons of awesome memories followed after that. Let's see. I guess let's just put it straight ahead. At least temporarily. I can always move it later. I want it away from the house because these freaking things are noisy. Plus I want it away from everything in case creepers blow up. Maybe I want to raise it up and put like stairs eventually. Let's do that. I don't cheap out on obsidian. I use the whole frame. That's right. That's the way I roll. The whole frame. Yep. No cobblestone corners for me. Let's light this puppy up. Alright. I really don't... Hold on. I don't have any weaponry though. Never mind. Change plans. Let's just jump in here and load it and see what's around. See if this recording does okay. Brand new nether. Oh great, I see nothing. Okay. Here we go. It's loading in. Alright. Some quartz. I need this. I've got plans for that. See, I think I was debating whether to redo the floor in the A-frame instead of just being a hardwood floor. I was going to go for like a nether quartz and coal tiled floor. So So it'd be like, black and white tiled floor, like a chessboard pattern. Not sure exactly how that would look. I also figured out you can do that. Or click, drag, let go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was sitting there clicking around. Apparently they've added a lot of shortcuts that I didn't know about. That you can click and split a stack evenly all the way around. Very handy, very awesome. Wish I knew about that a little sooner. But what can you do? See, where's my coal at? That ain't it. There it is. Block of coal. So yeah, what I was sitting there thinking, I like these hardwood floors. Since they're lighter than the walls, they kind of set it off. But I was also thinking about alternating pattern like so. What do you think of that? I mean, I think it looks fancy, but I don't know if it goes with the rugged wooden look or not. It would definitely brighten the floor. I may do it, because if I don't like it, I can always rip it out. I'll just leave that there and think on it for a while. But I kind of like that. Looks pretty cool. Alrighty. Grinder's still working excellent. I think I'm going to go walk about a little bit. Have a look around the area. We know we got a village over there. We have desert and swamp over there. We have an ice biome over there. But I don't know what we have this way. And crapola, I need a bed. Because if I'm going to be out in the wilderness, I want to skip the night so I can see and keep exploring. Do I have any wool? I don't have. Yes, I have wool. Good, good, good. Can't travel without a bed, that's for certain. Get in there. Alright, we'll put this quartz up and we'll lose that. Alright, so I'll get a horse, hop on that horse, and ride. Well, not into the sunset, it ain't evening yet. Come here, horsey. We's going riding, son. Snow that way, so I guess we'll go this way. See if the terrain generates any better now that I'm recording to another hard drive. Hopefully this works out. It seems pretty good, even though the frames say I'm at 23. Jump, horsey. Hey, I actually stayed on him, huh? Figured I'd be dismounted. Okay, we got a little mountain there. Looks like we got a forest here. I know the new update 1.7 is going to have I'm stuck is going to have new terrain generation, so I kind of want to explore the immediate area to get a nice little circly area explored, mapped out, so I know what's around. And then later on, 1.7 comes out, I can check out all those new features, new generation, probably set up a new base if we find a really awesome area. Let's see, kind of rough navigating through trees. Oops, on horseback. Let's see here. Okay, we got some new chunks loading. I can feel it. A little jerky, I can tell when the new chunks are loading. Plus a fast horse, you know. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, keep going. Yeah, that's gotta be new chunk generation lag. And we've got another swamp. Huh. You know, one thing I have yet to find that I've been wanting to find is a witch hut. Not on this map, but on several maps. There's only like one map that I had a witch a witch hut. And it was right next, well, not right next, but pretty close to spawn. Now, is this more swamp or is that an ocean? That looks like it may turn into, oh, there's more taiga biome. Loading in. And there's an insane zombie. Yeah, come on over here, dude. I'll stab you in the face, son. That's right. I love you can fight on horseback. It's so awesome. It's even better than Skyrim's horse combat, I think. Yeah, still loading new chunks. Well, I'll have to explore the swamp more thoroughly later. Maybe find a witch hut. Of course, if I find a witch hut, I'm definitely turning that into a grinder, which means I'll have to light up a second area. Fun, fun, fun. Nothing but. What's over here? Anything? There's some bacon there. Huh. Oh, look at that right there. Do you see that? A witch hut. Hell yeah. Gotta mark these coordinates. Alright. I got it in my video. Don't even have to write it down. Heck yeah, man. Look at that. That is awesome. We found one. This will be an awesome grinder right here. Get all that good stuff. Oh, don't fall in there. Alright, that's great. If I hadn't loaded that chunk and we had the new terrain generation, it might have destroyed that. It would have been lost forever, which would have been sad. Been a travesty. Let's see what's over here. Jump, Halsey. There we go. Thank goodness you don't take damage from leaves, or I'd be dead right about now. Whoa. Jump on that tree. There you go. There's some pumpkins. Tons of sheep. Whoa. I can't tell how long I've been recording. I didn't look at the clock. So this may be a long video. I don't know. I at least want to record about 20 to 30 minutes. Because I know once you get past 30 minutes, you know, it's kind of long, but me, when I watch YouTube videos, I don't care if they're 30 minutes or an hour. If I ain't got time to watch an hour video, I'll watch half now and half a later date. You know. But anyway, I like at least 20. Anything shorter than 20 minutes, I mean, that's just a waste of time. You barely get into it in 20 minutes. A 15-minute video, you forget that. You just said hello and then it's time to stop recording and shut it off. Alright. So we made it back and we're safe. I'll just leave you right here, son. Whoa, get up that ladder. Why have I got rotten flesh? Get out of here. Alright. I'm gonna stop it here. We made a nice little witch hut discovery. We have a potential pattern for the new floor. And hopefully this video turns out okay. So this is Jekhar. I'll catch you on the next one.